Hello everyone. Today we will discuss new lesson ecology and environment. Last lesson ecology and environment. So the ecology and environment. So the first topic ecosystem and elementary aspects. Ecosystem and elementary aspects. First one ecosystem. So the ecosystem means the surrounding all living organisms. Surrounding all living organisms. So they transfer to the energy flow, for example plants and animals. So the first the energy transfer from the plants to herbivores, herbivores to carnivores, herbivores to omnivores, omnivores to, herbivores to carnivores, carnivores to omnivores. So they are the energy flow, they are surrounding the all living organisms is called as ecosystem. So in this ecosystem they consist of the structural and functional components. The ecosystem consists of structural components, and functional components. The ecosystem consists of the structural components and functional components. Next one, so the structural components are the two types. So they are the abiotic factors and biotic factors. The structural factors are the two types: abiotic factors, and biotic factors. The structural components are the two types: abiotic factors and biotic factors. Next one, so the abiotic factors are again two types. One is the physical factors and chemical factor. Physical factors and chemical factors. Physical factors and chemical factors. So the physical factors, first one physical factors. Example: light, temperature, pressure, soil, etc. So they are the physical components. And chemical components. So the chemical components, example: oxygen, carbon dioxide, and various nutrients present in the soil and water. Nutrients of soil or water. Next one, so the biotic factors means living organisms like animals. Biotic factors means living organisms. Example: living organism. So biotic factors means living organisms. Means so all the living organisms, protozoa to phylum Chordata, these all the animals are the living organisms. Next one, the functional components. So the functional components, so they are energy transfer and recycling materials. The energy transfer and recycling. Functional components means energy transferring and recycling, and energy transferring and recycling of mineral components. Recycling of mineral components are the functional components, functional components. So they are the ecosystem. Once revised, so the ecosystem consists of the structural components and functional components. The ecosystem consists of the structural components and functional components. Structural components and functional components. The structural components are the two types. Structural components are the two types. First one, abiotic factors. Structural components are the two types. First one, abiotic factors. Second one, biotic factors. Second one, biotic factors. So the abiotic factors are again two types. Abiotic factors are again two types. One is the physical factors. Second one, chemical factors. Physical factors and chemical factors. So the physical factors, light, temperature, pressure, soil, etc. So they are the physical factors. Next one, chemical factors. The chemical factors, so they are the oxygen, carbon dioxide, various nutrients present in the soil and water. So they are the chemical factors. Next one, biotic factors. So the biotic factors means, biotic means living organisms, like all the living organisms. Next one, functional components. So the functional components, energy transferring and recycling of minerals. Energy transferring and recycling of mineral components is called as functional components. So next one, light. Next one, light. So the elementary aspect, first elementary aspect, light. Next one, a light. So the light, so major importance of the ecosystem because of, so the autotrophs and heterotrophs animals, are the living organisms are the two types, autotrophs and heterotrophs. Autotroph means they prepare the own food materials. Autotroph means they are preparing the own food materials. That type of the organisms are called as autotrophs. Heterotrophs means, so they are depending the another organisms, so they are called as heterotrophs. Heterotrophs. First one, autotrophs means these are preparing the own food materials through the photosynthesis process. The is called as autotrophs. Example, green plants. Next one, heterotrophs. So the heterotrophs means, so these organisms depend on the another organisms. The organisms depend on the another organisms. So they are called as heterotrophs. All the living animals, so depend on the plants. So they are the heterotrophs. So first step, so the photosynthesis. The photosynthesis means, so in the photosynthesis process, the plants, they are producing the own food materials. So in this photosynthesis process occurring the major effect on the light. So the occurring the light, so they are processing of the photosynthesis. No light, no photosynthesis process. So the photosynthesis process, very important thing is light. So the light is present, so the plants photosynthesis process is occurring. So the after photosynthesis, they are releasing to the energy. So there is no light, there is no photosynthesis. So all the living things, so the very important aspect of the light, because of first step, the autotrophs, the plants, they are preparing the own food materials through the photosynthesis process. This process, they are majorly affecting the light. So the light is presenting, the photosynthesis process occurring. So the plants are the growing. So the herbivores depend on the plants. So the light is a very important aspect of the ecosystem. Next one, biological effects of light. Biological effects of light. Biological effects of light. Biological effects of light. So the biologically the effects on the light. First one, effects of light on pigmentation. Effects of light on pigmentation. First one, effects of light on pigmentation. Effects of light on pigmentation. Effects of light on pigmentation. So the pigmentation means, so these light, they are affecting the influence the skin color. So the light effect on the body skin color. Light influence the color of the skin. Light influence the light influence the color of body skin. Color of body skin. So the light influence the color of the body skin. Light influence the color of the body skin. So the organisms, the living organisms, so the animals, so they are living in the less light areas. They are living in the less light areas. The animals, organisms living less influence of light. So the organisms living in the less effect of the light areas, less affecting of the light areas. So these organisms body color, body skin color light pale color, light or pale color. So the light pale color. So pale color means they are like white color, like, so that they are the organisms are living affecting on the less of the light. They affecting of the less sunlight. So their color is, body color is a pale color. So their color is a pale color. The affecting of the exposed on the pale color skin, because of, so they are less influence of the light. Less influence of the light, the organism's body color is pale color. So they are the next one. So the organisms living in the influence of the more light. Organisms living in more light areas. More light areas means the influence of the light. So that organism's color is a dark color. The skin color dark color. Skin color is dark color because of, so they are the pigmentation, the sunlight affecting the body skin color pigmentation. So the high pigmentation, the skin color is dark color. High pigmentation, the skin color is dark. Less pigmented, the less influence of the light, skin color is pale color and dark color. Pale color means, so they are organisms living in the light affecting on the less influence, effect of light, less influence. So the color is pale color, light color. Next one, so the organisms, they influence the more light, that organism's body color is dark color. The organism's body color is dark color. So they are the effects of the light of the pigmentation. Next one, effect of light on the direction and rate of movement. Effects of light on light on direction and movement. Direction and movement. So the effects of light on direction and movement. First one, so the organisms are the movement affecting on the light. The light affecting the organism's movement. First one, phototaxis. First one, phototaxis. So the phototaxis means the organisms, the affecting on the lights, the organisms, the affecting influence on the light, the organisms moving towards or away from the light. The organisms towards on the light or away from the light. So these are called as phototaxis. The movement, the organisms movement. The organisms movement, the towards or light, towards of light or away from the light, away from the light, away from the light. So these are called as phototaxis. So the phototaxis means the organisms influence the light. So these light affecting on the light, the organisms, they are moving in the towards on the light or away from the light, towards on the light or away from the light. So these are the movement is called as phototaxis. This type of the movement is called as phototaxis. Example, euglena. Example, euglena. So the euglena is a positive movement. Euglena is a positive movement. The positive movement means, for example, just rough diagram. So they are the sun. So in the sunlight, so these are the example, just example, euglena. So they are the euglena. So in this euglena, so in this towards the light means their movement on the towards the light, they are moved to the light side. These organisms move to the light side. So they are called as positive movement. So they are positive movement. Next one, positive wave. Next one, next example, cockroach and earthworm. Cockroach and earthworm. So they are the negative movement. Negative movement. So the negative movement means, so these are the sunlight. So these are the cockroach. So they are the cockroach. So these move the away from the light. So they are moved to the away from the light. So the euglena move to the on the light side. So the cockroaches move to the away from the light. So they are the positive movement. So they are the negative movement. So they are called as phototaxis. They are called as phototaxis. Next one, photokinesis. Next one, photokinesis. Next one, photokinesis. Next one, photokinesis. Photokinesis. So the photokinesis means the influence of the light. So the unidirectional movement. So the movement. So they are the movement, but unidirectional movement. The influence of the light, the organisms, unidirectional movement. Unidirectional movement. So these are called as photokinesis. This the influence of the light. So the influence of the light affect the organisms of the unidirectional movement. Unidirectional movement. So they are called as photokinesis. They are called as photokinesis. So in this photokinesis process, so the light influence is more light influence. The organisms are the fast moving. The light influence is high. The organisms are the fast moving. So the light influence are the slow, less influence of the light. So the organisms are the slowly movement. So they are the photokinesis. Photokinesis means the organisms are the influence of the movement of the unidirectional movement. The light effects on the influence of the light, the organisms are the movement, but these are the unidirectional movement. Unidirectional movement. So more influence of the light means high influence of the light. That time few organisms are the, so they are moved to the fast moving. Next one, so the sometimes the less influence of the light, the organisms are the slowly movement, so they are called as photokinesis. So next one, another one is the prototropism. Prototropism. So the prototropism means the plants. So these type of the movements, they are occurring the plants. So the plants, their movement to the side of the sunlight side. So see the one plant, morning time the sun this side, so the plants are the move to this side. Afternoon sun in this side, so the plants are moved to this side. So these type of the movement in the plants, so they are called as prototropism. Prototropism means, so these movements occurring the plants. These plants move the direction of the sunlight. So this type of the movement is called as prototropism. Next one, influence of the light on vision and behavior. Vision and behavior. Effects of light on vision and behavior. Vision and behavior. So the influence of the light, so the organisms are the vision means, so they are identify the food materials. Next one, escaping from the predators. Escaping from the predators. Next one, so these are identify the mates. In sexual reproduction. Occurring the sexual reproduction. So in the sexual reproduction, so they identify the mates, for example, so the female organism. So this female organism, so vision. So this vision helps from the identify the male organisms. So this male organism, so in the help of the vision, so they identify the female organism. So these male and female organisms are the copulation process. So after fertilization, next generation. So they are help from the vision. Next one, behavior. So the influence of the light on the behavior. So the daytime, so the few organisms, few animals are the fast moving. Behavior. So first one, daytime. So daytime means in the light time. In the daytime, the organisms are actively moving. Organisms are actively moving. Organisms are actively moving. So the example, birds, reptiles, mammals. Example, birds, reptiles and mammals. Next one, in the night time, the few organisms, night time, so they are the actively moving. So they are the diurnal animals. These animals are called as diurnal animals. Diurnal means they are actively in daytime. Diurnal animals. Next one, few organisms. Actively moving on night time. Actively moving on night time. So these type of the organisms are called as nocturnal animals. Example, cockroach. Example, cockroach. So they are the light, the effects of light on vision and behavior. So the vision, so they are helps from the identify the food capturing, escaping from the predators. So they are the reaching the male and female partners in the sexual reproduction time. Next one, so they are the behavioral changes. Some animals in the daytime, so they are the actively moving. So these animals are called as diurnal animals. These animals are called as diurnal animals. So example of fishes, example birds, reptiles and mammals. Birds, reptiles and mammals. Next one, so the few organisms, so they are actively moving in night time, actively moving on night time. So that type of the animals are called as nocturnal animals. Example, cockroach. So they are the vision and behavior. Remaining effects on the light, so their next class we will discuss.